to share the screen, talking flicks and dreams. It's a movie scene. In the world of sports, politics collide. I'm not sick, buckle up, enjoy the ride. From the sideline, cheers to the Oscars glow.
All right. I'm Not Sick, episode 10. We've done 10 of these. Crazy.
Harry's on
I'm
the
Daryl.
10th
That's
one.
Tony. And we got Harry as our guest this week.
Thanks,
and,
Harry.
Yeah.
Hey, doing awesome. You?
You know,
Sky's the limit, brother.
happy to not have to go to work tomorrow. You know, it's that's the excitement. Anyway, we're going to go ahead, Tom.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was just saying, like, there's nothing that Harry says is more truer to me. The sky's the limit. And I mean that.
Yep.
Because I don't believe in this whole outer space and landing on the moon shit. He says it at work every day, and I'm like, you know what, Harry? You're smarter than I thought you were. Anyway, all right, go on.
You
Sorry.
can go no farther.
You can't
Anyway,
go higher
just-
than the sky,
Just,
right, Harry?
since this is a topic that Harry talks about at work a lot, we're going to get right into it. Do you believe the NFL is actually rigged?
Yes, I do. Every time the Packers lose, you know it's rigged. Especially the very last game, the Packers lose into the Bears. Oh, come on now. You know that's rigged.
They had to give Caleb Williams a feel-good story, man, to end the year.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
why
he,
it's rigged.
he played his heart out. He did everything he could. And then you guys lost by a walk-off field goal. 4 weeks earlier, he would have shanked that thing, right?
Mhm.
Or got blocked.
Actually,
One of the two.
Yep, got blocked.
You know, somebody told me that any 3-letter company or corporation is rigged. It's controlled. NBA, NFL, any 3-letter
WWE.
company. Yeah, everything is, it's all staged. Like, it's all part of the plan. I don't know if that's true or not, but it sure seems like it.
Well, it does all
Especially
go
with
into
the
sports
Chiefs.
entertainment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you mean the cheaperies.
Yeah. What's it? I don't know if this is a true thing or not, but I just seen it blew up all over TikTok. Tom Brady's saying he has proof that the Chiefs are cheating. Did you see this?
I saw it. I don't know, like, how much truth there is to it.
I saw like 5 different
I
posts.
don't know if
and I
it's
was
like Tom Brady said or if they're just making shit up. Because, you know, he could make up anything on TikTok now. Like,
well, I mean, I would
as long as you
ass-
don't smoke, like if you're smoking, you get banned. And if you say, you know, the words you can't say, you get banned too.
But when I seen it, I thought, I was like, they're just trying to talk shit and make this shit up. But then I saw like 4 or 5 posts, and I was like, is this credible at all?
Yeah, I don't know.
And
I
what's
didn't even
funny-
look at. I didn't look it up. So
But what's interesting about it is, like, something like that pops up, and a guy like semi believes it because it would be believable, right?
true.
That's the problem
that.
about it. It's like,
Well, yeah, like
they are
all
cheating.
lies have to have a little bit of truth in them.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? You got to have a little bit of believability in there. Like, you can't say just crazy shit. You know, you can't be like, "Oh, the sky is orange." It's like at certain times of the day, it is. You know,
at sunset.
yeah, the sky's purple. What? You know, like it'd have to be like something like ridiculous. Like, so I got like 8 toes on both my feet and, you know, 17 fingers. You know, you'd be like, "Oh, okay, you do. Show me." And then they just show you like this. And you're like, that's not right, but whatever.
Yeah.
So, Harry, taking the Packers out of it, like, what do you think about the Chiefs and shit? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, I mean,
You think it's all leaning towards them?
oh, definitely. Because watching the game against the Bills in the playoffs last week, Troy Aikman, Joe Buck, even the rules expert saying, you know, hey, it's a first down, and all of a sudden,
Dean
it was
Blandino.
like, yeah, and all of a sudden it was like it was still short. The Bills did not get that first down, so it's like, what in the world? And you know, just like the
His
Chiefs
whole
is turning the
body.
blind eye. Yeah,
Well, for me, it wasn't the first down. For me, it was the catch. The catch to Xavier Worthy, the one where like the Bills defender caught it and then fell to the ground with Xavier Worthy, and they rolled it a catch for Xavier Worthy because they're like, "Oh, tie goes to receiver." I was like, "That's cool," but that ball hit the ground. Like that was on the ground. It should have been incomplete. And they're like, "No, it's right there. You're good." That's the one that bothers me the most. I was like, "Didn't I get reviewed too?" And they're like, "I see nothing wrong with this. Keep going." I could be wrong. It might not get reviewed. They might have ran to the line and hiked the ball because Chiefs are crafty like that. For as much
Well,
shit as I want to give the Chiefs, when they know something's going to go in their favor, they are fast.
Yeah.
They're very crafty. They get that ball snapped quickly.
Well, Vegas calls them like, hurry the fuck up.
Yeah, you better run.
Dude, the pass play to the tight end before the quarterback sneak
Oh, yeah, that was the first down. Too.
Then they got the
And then-
first down. It's still no first down. It's like, what
Yeah,
the
it was
fuck,
4th
man?
and inches, and his like whole body was across the line. I was like, okay, maybe I don't know what a first down is. Maybe the marker's wrong. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
The thing is, it's like it feels like the NFL can gaslight you sometimes. You know, it's like, oh, you thought that was a catch, or you thought that was a first down. You don't know what a first down is. You don't know what a catch is. We'll tell
Yeah,
you what
just
a
because
catch
the
is and what a
line's
first
there
down is.
doesn't mean it's first down.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
because the chain gang is right on the marker, and you see the marker, and you can draw a straight line. You're like, maybe it wasn't that.
Yeah.
Maybe it was. Maybe it was the 35 or whatever it's supposed to be, and not the 34. I don't know. You know, like. But my thing is, I don't think it's rigged. I just think it's heavily open to
Favored.
suggestion or interpretation. You know what I mean? Like, they're like, hey, this team really needs a call their way.
Well, like,
So they make it so, you know, they make a call their way. They don't call anybody on the Chiefs for false starts, for blatant holding, for hands to the face. Like, I'm like, these are like calls that everybody gets called for, but the Chiefs don't. And it's like, okay, like, if they're going to be benefiting from that, just let everybody do it. It's fine. I'm good with this.
well, what's the definition of being rigged? Like, if they're altering the game every time, is that
but
rigged?
that's like saying, like, when they drop a pass, they caught a pass.
No.
You know what I mean? That's like
But,
always
like-
like scooting the ball forward like another yard, no matter what happens. Like,
But if
I would
they're-
consider that rigging.
But if there's a call like Josh Allen gets the first down, they say it wasn't. If there's a catch that's not a catch, they say it was.
It's almost
That
like
is- I mean,
it's
where-
almost like
where
if
do you
there's a
say
call,
it's rigged or not?
well, because like I think they have to go down to like a point where it's like, hey, if the call can go either way, if it can go this way or this way, always call it this way. You know what I mean?
Rigged.
Yeah, it's like
Rigged in their favor.
highly suggestive. You know, like it's highly suggested that this team wins. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
It's like
If the Chiefs win
because
the
if
Super
it
Bowl,
was like blatantly obvious, okay, but like you can't win all these one-score games all season long in the playoffs. Last week, all season, you were winning like one-score games. You can't continually do that. Like it doesn't happen. Like look at the Vikings. What was it last year? You would know, Harry. They're in your division.
Yeah.
The Vikings last year, they won how many one-score games that were close? Like eight.
Yeah.
8 or
Over
9? Like,
half. Yeah.
yeah, it was ridiculous. Like if the score would have been the other way, they would have been like in the cellar. But instead, they made
Yeah.
the
And
playoffs.
plus, they had that largest comeback. I believe it was against the Colts.
Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, so crazy how it boom, just like that, momentum changed, and the Vikings, or what we call them, the Vikings.
The drag
what do you,
queens.
what do you
know,
call
it's
the
fine.
Bears then?
Well, actually, we have a slogan: "The Bears still suck."
What about
Actually,
Detroit?
I was watching a game on TV when the Bears still sucked at how it started. Don Mikowski was the quarterback. He tossed a touchdown pass to Sterling Sharp, and the Bears challenged because they were saying the Don Mikowski crossed that line, the scrimmage, and then after further review, the play still stands, and then later on, after further review, the Bears still suck.
Nice.
Well, speaking of controversial Packer calls, did Dez catch that ball? Did Dez catch the ball in the playoffs? Was that
No.
a catch?
No.
To me, that was a catch all day. All day that dude
Oh,
caught
he
the
didn't
ball.
have control. It was like
He caught
wobbling.
the see like that's a catch all day, especially if they ruled that other one for Xavier Worthy last week. Dez is more of a catch than that.
Nah.
For sure.
That's why I
For sure.
think
No,
you
the
get
ball-
gaslit like every week.
The ball
Really, every
seemed
week
to
the
be
NFL wants to
resting
gaslight
on
you.
his arm. The ball was
Right, but
resting on his arm.
he already had touched the ground once, and he went to extend it again, and that's when the ball came up. So if anything, he was short of the goal line, but that was a catch. Like I don't think it was a touchdown, but I think it was a catch.
Who's a better
Nah, it was-
quarterback, Aaron Rodgers or Brett Favre?
Brett Favre, strong arm, and he can just pistol whip that ball. Man,
What about your boy Jordan Love?
he's up and coming. You know, it's two. Looking
Just
at him, it's only for two full seasons, and he has potential. He can easily come into the reins of Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre. I mean, look at Aaron Rodgers.
Are you worried about Caleb Williams?
Nah. Not with the
You're
Bears.
good on Caleb.
No.
What about the Lions? You worried about the Lions next year?
No. They're going to be losing
So-
a lot of their start. Oh, go ahead.
No,
Well, they
so
lost
you,
their coordinators.
you would
but,
rather
you know.
have Brett Favre back than Aaron Rodgers in his prime?
Yep.
Like, hands down, not even a question.
See, because we
That's
got into this conversation a couple weeks ago. We think Aaron Rodgers was like the best thrower of the football up
Yeah.
until Mahomes.
Telling you, dude. Brett
Brett
Favre was
can't-
good, man. But Aaron Rodgers, for
can
me
spin it,
being a
dude.
non-Packers fan, I think he's better than Brett Favre. in his prime.
Yeah,
when it comes-
longevity, Iron Man status, like that's Brett Favre all day.
Yes, he's dependable. I mean, doesn't, you know, he sucks it up, you know.
Yeah, we have Mahomes in our division, which is never fun. It's never a good time.
Yeah.
Because it's like we got to admit that he's good, but it's like, God, I hate the Chiefs. But he's good. He's so good.
If this narrative about if the refs helping them wasn't there, I would be like, he's hands down the best quarterback of all time.
Well, because like, so
Seven
if you look
straight-
at- that's ridiculous. So
Like,
that's
he's-
like LeBron.
He is the best. Well,
But
fuck him. I don't like him.
but no, like if you look at like Tom Brady, when Tom Brady was always going to the Super Bowl, it felt like he was in the Super Bowl like every other year. But like when he played, like you could hit the quarterback. I know because I watched Denver's defense smoke that dude. I watched him get popped by the Jets. I watched that dude get popped a lot, and he got up and he kept throwing the ball. And it didn't seem like there was these questionable calls. Like the one questionable call he got was the AFC Championship game against the Chiefs, where they said they hit him in the face and it was like in the shoulder pad. I was
Yeah,
like,
I
now
remember
that is that's a bad call. You know what I mean? But the thing is, like, the NFL's got to be able to admit, hey, these are bad calls. Like, that's a bad call. Like, you should know this. And I
And
think
now
that,
they're
like,
looking-
full-time refs is going to solve it, but I don't think full-time refs solves that shit. You know what I mean?
Now with the issues of, you know, they want to protect the quarterback. Now it seems like the quarterbacks are taking advantage of that by, you know, doing the last second sliding. And thankfully they're going to look into that about, you know, changing the, you know, flags. And no, we're not going to flag them for that because it's ridiculous, you know, pampering the quarterback. And, you know,
Yeah,
just
I
like
want them
NFL
just to be able to
is
hit the
no
quarterback.
fun league.
Yeah, I want you to be able to hit the quarterback. I'm sorry. Go hit him. Don't hit him
Yep.
low. Like, don't take him out at the knees. That's kind of dirty. But hit him.
Dude, that
All
was
right,
like the
go ahead and hit him.
funnest thing about playing defense when I played football.
Yes.
On the defense, I was defensive end and linebacker. Like, I loved hitting the fucking quarterback. Like,
Yes.
that was your job.
Dude, that's why I
Hurt
liked
the
watching Ray
quarterback.
Lewis. I like watching Ray Lewis play because he hit everybody.
Yep.
Like
Brian
that dude
Dawkins.
hit everybody. Oh yeah, Dawkins, dude. He
Dude,
he
even,
take your head
even
off.
Jackson, dude. What's his name? Jackson. We just had him on our team. He was from the Texans.
Kareem.
Kareem. Dude, that guy was awesome. He can't play no more. 'cause he
Kareem
hits
Jackson was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he was talking shit about Sean Payton, so you know,
people.
because he went to the Texans. Yeah, he went to the Texans.
He went back
I believe so.
and talked shit about Sean Payton.
Yes. It's good.
I talked shit about Sean Payton.
Sean Payton said our secondary is better than it was last year, and he was like, "Oh, take offense to that." And I was like, "Well, you know, we didn't let somebody hang 70 on us this year, so."
Yeah. God, it
You
feels
know.
like it was just this year.
It does. It's been a long time. You know, from our Super Bowl 50 win till now, it's been a very, very depressingly long time for football.
Yeah, the funny thing
Ten-
is that Von Miller was the MVP of that Super Bowl, and he's playing now for the Bills. And they made a comment about the Bills playing the Broncos and like the 10-year anniversary, and now he gets to screw up the Broncos.
Yeah,
you
man.
know, he doesn't
was
play
my
like he used
favorite
to.
player, man. Vaughn was shit, and I loved
And
that
Vaughn
dude.
still got love for the Broncos, so you know, it's like I can't hate that guy.
He was amazing.
Yeah, when he got traded, I was like, I understand why you're trading him, but damn. And then he went and won the Super Bowl with the Rams. It's
Dude,
like, of
without
course you do.
without him, we don't win Super Bowl 50.
Oh no.
We
Well,
don't.
look at this 48. When we went to Super Bowl 48, we didn't have him. We got just steamrolled. It was terrible. We were missing Chris Harris and him. Terrible. At least when the Packers go to the Super Bowl, they don't get like blown out. When the Broncos go to the Super Bowl, they're either going to win by a little bit or get blown out by 30 at
Bad
least.
blowing out.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Like historically bad.
Yeah, like the worst you've
Mhm.
ever seen in blowouts. It haunts my dreams. Like you wonder why we got PTSD. It's because of that shit. Like you're like, I have to watch this game to the very end. Like if there's a second on the clock and we get a 14-point lead, I don't trust it. It's like we can still screw this up.
So, what's your best Packers Super Bowl, Harry? What's your favorite?
probably the one against the
got-
Steelers.
You guys got 4, right?
Yep, first two with Bart
Lombardi.
Starr, and then I'm sorry,
And one with Brett, one with Aaron.
Aaron. Yep,
So you like the one with Aaron better, huh?
The most recent, huh?
yep. And then I'm sure next year I'll be saying about Jordan Love's Super Bowl victory.
I hope so,
Yeah.
Harry.
Are you the Green Bay Cowboys fan? You know, like it's our year. This our year.
Harry's more delusional than this Cowboys fan.
This is our year, and then the cycle just starts.
I actually think that Love is gonna be great for many years. I think he's proved me wrong.
Yeah,
like
seems
he's
like
good.
you guys figured out the quarterback thing.
He
You
real
know,
good.
you're like, this is how we do quarterbacks, and it works for us. Kind of weird,
But
but
I don't know about
You know.
Super Bowl next year.
yeah, you guys
Oh
need
yeah,
defense.
they will. If they don't make it to the
Think?
Super Bowl, NFL is definitely rigged.
Let's bet a box of donuts on that.
Yeah.
Dakota,
You would know right away. See what would happen.
what's up with these food combinations?
Yeah, you have weird food combinations, Harry. Do you do
Uh,
anything weird? Like, because like I know when we were little, you know, everyone did the chips on the sandwich.
Oh,
Sometimes
yeah.
people would put like, like banana with their peanut butter and jelly, or they'll do the trifecta. You know, the marshmallow fluff, the Nutella, the peanut butter, the jelly. Like, you know, they layer it in there. But then some people get real weird. Like I was watching a couple TikTok videos. People put like a Snickers in a pickle. I was like, I don't know that I could eat that.
Nah.
I could.
Like, do you got anything weird? Like, you're like, oh yeah, I like this. This is weird, but I like it. Something that I just have to have.
I could
not
do a
really.
Snickers in a pickle. I could do that.
I don't know if I could do a Snickers in a pickle.
I like
man. That'd be
both
weird.
by themselves, so why couldn't I do it together?
Speaking of
It'd
pickles,
just be-
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, wouldn't it like depend on like the crunchiness of the pickle? Like, you don't want like a sloppy fucking pickle, do you? Like just a mushy pickle.
They would
You want a
both have
mushy
to be.
pickle with
They
the
would
Snickers?
both have to be crunchy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and the Snickers can't be like from the freezer or from the fridge. It had to be like room temp Snickers
Yeah.
with probably a room temp pickle that's actually crunchy. Like, you got to have like some specifics here. Like, it can't
A
just
lot
be
of
like,
things have to go right.
oh God, and look how many things go wrong. One sloppy pickle, that ends your day.
Mhm.
One sloppy pickle, your day's over. Like, I was
What you
like,
say,
I don't know
Harry?
how people could do this.
Just like my ex-girlfriends.
Your sloppy pickle ruined her day.
Jeez, oh man. Harry's pickle.
But yeah,
So you
like,
never
I
ate
just-
like weird shit in the military or anything? Like you never like added two things together when you were
No,
overseas
not
or anything?
really. MREs,
Yeah,
a
but-
little.
like you ever mix like soda with cereal? You know, like I know me and Tony grew up like on the struggle bus a little bit, so you know sometimes you didn't have milk. And you're like, well, you could use water or you can use Dr. Pepper, and
Mhm.
no one's ever putting water in their fucking cereal because that's dumb. Probably would have been a better option, but or just eat it dry, you know. But that Dr. Pepper, that Mountain Dew, you're like, oh, here we go. And
yeah.
it wasn't Dr. Pepper, it was like Dr. Thunder
Yeah,
or fucking
Doctor
Mountain or fucking what is it, the Mountain fucking whatever the fuck it was, Mountain something.
Yep.
Yeah, whatever the off-brand Mountain Dew is, it was that one.
Yeah,
We
for
had
me,
soda
I
that just
mean,
said orange.
but I can't remember any weird food combinations. I mean, when my wife was pregnant, pickles with ice cream, and I was like, oh my God, what the hell?
How come it always comes back to pickles? It's like, oh, I'm gonna mix pickles with something.
I love
Like,
pickles.
everybody's got a house full of pickles. I've never had a house full of fucking pickles. Like
No,
Tony
Grandpa
once
did,
found
though.
pickles that were like 15 years old and he ate them, so that was cool.
I went to my grandpa's house that I hadn't went to in like 10 years. And I get there and I'm like, Grandpa, can I go to Loaf and Drug and buy me a pickle? Like the one single pickle in the bag, you know? And he's like, you know what? I knew you were coming today. And I went and bought you pickles just for you. It's a big old jar down there, not even opened yet. Go have one. He, being dumb at the time, I was like, he went and bought pickles knowing it. He knew I wanted pickles tonight. I opened that jar, put that pickle in my, it like disintegrated into mush. I was like, yo, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, those are fresh. I was like, these are not fresh. These are like fucking. I looked at the jar, dude. It was like 1996 expiration date. I was like, what the fuck? The worst pickles I ever had in my life. Like you grab them and they fell apart. Like they were like the touch just disintegrated these things. But yeah, I like pickles though. Usually,
Yeah, there's people that mix Oreos with salsa. They'll eat salsa with Oreos. Cheetos and milk.
dude. I knew a guy. It was a Kramer at the mill who
That makes me
did
sick.
Miracle Whip and peanut butter sandwiches.
Isn't that
I'm
weird?
talking the Miracle Whip on that thing was like an inch thick
you know
with like a little layer of peanut butter.
Dude, back in the day when like Grandpa would make us like peanut butter and jelly, remember they'd put butter on it first? He'd do the
Yeah.
butter, then the peanut butter, then jelly. That freaked me out. That was too much. That was too much on the peanut butter and jelly. I was like, this
much
isn't
butter.
peanut butter and jelly.
Peanut butter, too much butter.
Oh, way too much butter. And it wasn't like good butter. It was like country crock, but like
Yeah.
knockoff
The
crock.
little container.
Yeah,
like
the
little-
mini.
with
little,
the yellow
little
lid.
half a container.
Yep.
Ugh.
That'll
no,
be
people
good.
have some-
I thought you'd have some weird shit that you ate in the military, Harry.
Yeah.
I thought you had a good
At least
story
try
about
something
that.
weird.
No, the MREs already packaged. They already put stuff that would match with each other, and that's it.
Damn.
I mean, we
'cause,
had
like, the weirdest thing for the longest time was like pizza and like ranch. Remember when people were like, "Oh, I dip my pizza in ranch," and that was a weird combo at first. And then you're like, "That's pretty good. Like, this ain't bad. I could do this. I could do this all the time. You can put ranch on anything." And then some people are like, "That's disgusting." I'm like, "Really? Ranch on veggies? Ranch on pizza?" I was like, "Put a little ranch. Ranch on a sandwich. You know, it's fine. However it
true.
works. I can put ranch on a bunch of shit." But yeah, there's just some combos that don't work, man.
Yeah,
Like,
definitely.
ugh. You never got the urge to just mix some shit. You're like, whatever this is, I'm gonna mix it together.
No, not
Don't
really. I'm
remember,
just
you're
a
like, I'm just
regular
gonna throw
old
it together.
simple person.
So what's your
Corn-
go-to then,
just
Harry? What
corn
do
and
you? What's your
potatoes and
snack?
steak, huh?
What's your snack of choice?
Cookies, chocolate chip cookies. I don't
Like
care
Chips
what-
Ahoy?
like Chips Ahoy, homemade. Do
Yes.
you like the chewy, the regular? What you like?
When it comes to chocolate chip cookies, the Chip Ahoy, where it's nice and soft, and
you
sometimes
like the chewy
Carol
ones?
Jr. Oh yes, the chewy ones.
Yeah, the red package, right? The red package
Mhm.
Chips Ahoy.
Oh,
yeah.
actually,
those
the
are
blue
good.
ones, the blue
Oh,
package.
you got like regular. Yeah, the blue
Yeah.
package Chips Ahoy is the regular. The
Mhm.
chewy. No, that's the red package.
Oh,
Take it
okay.
from a fat kid I know.
Carl's Jr. is good too, though.
Dude,
Oh, yeah.
Carl's Jr. had like cheesecake and shit. They had all kinds of fat stuff there. I was like, this is
Dude,
delicious.
That's my favorite fast food place.
I'm gonna need a double guacamole bacon burger and a cheesecake.
Western spicy.
Nothing like that hitting 4,000 calories in the drive-through.
Shit. Order two.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah, you can have the
Subway-
side sandwich, you know. Yeah,
Yeah,
back
Subway,
when
they
we were
have-
driving, back when we were driving all the time, like you'd order something, like you'd order a sandwich, and then you'd get a second sandwich. You know, you get the main sandwich with the fries and shit, and you're like, yeah, give me one of them, just a sandwich. Dude, I'd plow both of them down. One drive, eat them both, then be hungry. Pull
Mhm.
over, get some gas station pizza or something fucking weird. Like, we had terrible eating habits on the road.
Dude.
But yeah, that shit was rough. Got brutal. Yeah, mayonnaise, dude. Like, so did that dude use Miracle Whip or did he use mayo? Because that's bothering me right now.
Miracle Whip, I think.
That's worse.
I think it was Miracle Whip.
Are you a Miracle Whip guy or a mayo guy,
Mhm.
Harry?
Yeah,
You like
Miracle
Miracle Whip
Whip.
more than mayo? Really?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
You don't like real mayo?
No.
Just eggs and oil. It's delicious.
Heck yeah. Put
That's
that
what I
on with
like.
some
That
cheese
Miracle
and-
Whip's got some little extra in it, you know, a little something.
I used to be a Miracle Whip guy, like, and then I got older and I was like, that's dressing.
Fucking
That's
best
not even
foods
like
mayonnaise, man.
not even
Best
mayo.
Foods, real
It's
mayo.
fucking
Ooh,
dressing.
so good.
It has that like sweet taste.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Hey, Harry, do you keep peanut butter at your house? Do you have
I'm
like a
sorry?
jar of peanut butter at your house? Do you have a jar of peanut butter at
I'm
your
a
house?
cream. Yes, I'm a creamy guy.
Did you know peanut
Nice,
butter goes
smooth, no chunks. No,
bad?
no. I like it nice and smooth.
Do you get Peter Pan, Jif? What's your peanut butter
Jif.
brand there? You like the Jif? Do you know that shit goes bad? Me and
I'm
Tony
sorry?
had one container of peanut butter. It was Peter Pan. It was the giant, like 3-foot tall container. It felt like I believe we had that our entire childhood. That thing never went empty. Like we'd have like a scoop of peanut butter and some syrup. That's
Oh, God,
would
that
stick
shit
to your
was-
ribs. That shit was
man.
delicious. Little Aunt Jemima. You know, you can't say that no more. It's whatever Pearl Milling Company, whatever the hell it is now.
Mhm.
But yeah, little Aunt Jemima on that peanut butter and a spoon, and you get the biggest spoon in the drawer. That shit was delicious.
Dude, there's nothing like
But it
syrup
was that
and peanut
same
butter.
container of peanut butter. My wife the other day threw out 2 containers of peanut butter. She said they're expired. I was like, we never even opened those. How are they expired? She's like, oh, there's a date on them that says it was expired. I was like, I know we eat a lot of peanut butter in this house. How is it possible that 2 entire containers, not even open, have expired? So I don't know what the shelf life is on peanut butter now, but back in the day it seemed like it was longer. Kind of like
Oh, definitely.
like I was talking about, like ranch dressing expires fast. Fucking Parmesan cheese. Parmesan cheese expires in like 2 months. I was like,
So you
I
don't-
must say the oldest Parmesan cheese to ever exist when I was younger because like we did not buy Parmesan cheese. Like we had 1 can and that can lasted forever. You know, I had just a clump in the can. You just rattle it around, smack it on the
Mhm.
table, break up the clump, sprinkle it on. Good to go.
So you don't like your peanut butter chunky, huh, Harry?
No.
Will you make a substitute and be like, oh, I could do chunky this time if that's all they got, or it's always got to be smooth?
Yep, gotta be smooth with
All
some
right, so
mixed
when you make a peanut butter and jelly, what flavor jelly?
the mixed fruit.
The mixed
Either
fruit?
that
You're
or
the only guy
grape.
to ever say mixed fruit. Or grape. I like the strawberry.
Grape or apple, but never strawberry.
Mixed
I hate
apple?
strawberry.
You hate strawberry.
Yep.
No, so another question just on this jelly kick. Do you get the preserves? Do you get the straight like the jam, or do you get the jelly?
The jelly.
You like the jelly, just straight jelly. Like I like the preserves, like the strawberry preserves. I think those are delicious because it's got little chunks of strawberry. Or I gotta get the jam. Yeah, the jelly's like Jello when you smear it on somehow. It works.
I like anything.
Harry
I
likes
like any
mixed
kind.
fruit. Harry's anti-strawberry fucking jelly.
Yep.
It's crazy. Like, so you only get the grape Uncrustables. That's it. Like, if you get Uncrustables, it's grape only. 'Cause
Actually,
I've only seen grape and strawberry. I've never seen the other ones.
I never tried the Crustables.
You've never tried Uncrustables? That's like the NFL fucking players' diet, man. They can eat like 20 of them in a day or something like that because they're high in protein and shit. So if they eat like 12 of them in a day, that's like their snack. They get their protein, they get a little bit of sugar, a little juice, yeah. But the NFL goes through more Uncrustables than like anybody. Weird fact. Yeah. So you could actually live off of just Uncrustables like a pro athlete, which is insane.
Yeah.
I'll tell my wife.
No, you know what it is. It's that fucking crust. Like I always wanted to cut off when I was little. If you cut the crust off, shit's healthy.
Live forever.
Leave that crust on. I'm gonna need a jar of milk. A little mason jar full of milk.
God, I used to love milk, man.
Yeah.
My milk goes bad quick anymore.
See, my milk seems like it lasts forever, but we used to get the Royal Crest milk, the home delivery milk where they bring it to your door, put it at your doorstep. That shit seemed like it lasted 3 days. Like you open the lid, you better drink it. If not, that is the most horrendous smelling milk of all time. And then you got to return the container, right? So like you got to dump it out in the sink, sniff that rotten milk the whole time, rinse it out, put it back in the container to send it back. And then they just use that container the rotten milk was in to fill it up again to bring it back to your house. I'm like, this ain't right.
Yeah.
You ever eat anything expired, Harry?
Milk by accident, because sometimes, I used to look at the date, because, we go to the grocery store, pick whatever milk, and then we use it, and then towards the end of the week, just assuming it's still good.
How
and then
far
all of a
in
sudden,
did you get?
let's say, I noticed it was spoiled when I start drinking just the milk. I get done eating the cereal, and then whatever's left over, the milk is like, God damn, what the fuck? Oh, man.
It didn't taste the funkiness in the cereal, but you're like, as soon as I taste that milk, it was a little tart.
Yeah.
little tartaroo there. That's how Tony's wife discovers bad milk.
Dude, she was pregnant, and this milk was so bad in the fridge that when she poured it on her cereal, it stayed on top. Like it didn't like go through the cereal and go to the bottom. It like stayed on top, and she was. When I was like, that milk hasn't even ran through the cereal. It's so thick. She's like, I can't even taste it. I was like, I can smell it from here. Like, what is wrong with you? She loved it. She loved it. I was like, oh my God. But she was pregnant, so I mean, I guess I can give her a break. But oh my goodness.
So me and
It was
Tony,
bad.
we had a babysitter growing up, right?
Mhm.
He's this big old dude. We
Gay.
had went and stopped. Yeah, he was gay as shit. And we had stopped at the corner store to get milk. We get home. This guy opens the carton because it was a carton. Back in the day, it was like a half-gallon carton. He opens that motherfucker
fold?
up, dude. Yeah, does the little bend back, pop out shit. Takes the biggest drink of this milk I've ever seen in my life, and then starts puking in the sink. And me and Tony are like, "What is going on? You're fucking." I was like, "What happened?" We have no idea what's going on. And then he just looks at us all fucking angry and starts pouring out the milk, and just clump after clump falls out of the. Oh, dude. I was like, "You just ate curdled ass milk, like straight down." And that guy was probably half of that half a gallon in
Oh,
before
man.
I started coming back.
You ever tip milk over so fast? It's like it does that the whole
Like-
carton
like-
starts like sucking in and out.
Pulsates.
I mean, he was.
Yep.
I mean, it was like blah 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 blah. Oh,
Dude, it was gross as shit. And that's that's not even the reason why we sniff shit. But like anytime I open the fridge
came
and I
out
pull out the
wrong.
milk.
that's not even
Anytime
the
I
reason
open the
why we
fridge,
snip shit. You know what I mean?
really. So we've established, me and Tony got this weird habit of just sniffing things, like sniff the cups out of the fucking cabinet, sniff the milk, sniff the lunch meat, sniff the fucking cheese, smell everything before we eat it. It's just growing up, you never knew. Everything was
true.
questionable growing up, you know? I blame a lot of it on the dishwasher because, like, back in the day, they said if you threw vinegar in the dishwasher, it helped, like, clean the glass, you know, make it, remove the streaks. Well, when you pull them cups out, they all had that, like, vinegar, like, crust to them. You're like, oh, God, you're like, not this one. That one goes back in. Oh, that's just a bad cup. But then you get to, like, milk, and you're like, well, I'm going to take this milk out the fridge, and you give it a sniff. Okay. It's good today. But yeah, no, we never got caught off guard by bad milk. My wife, on the other hand, she poured the kids bowls of milk before, bowl of cereal with milk that was just bad milk. She poured, made them fucking chocolate milk and stuff. She's like, I don't know why they're not drinking the milk. I go and smell the milk. I was like, yeah, because it's bad. That's just rotten. I'm just trying to force these kids to drink it.
I get in
I was
trouble
like,
for smelling the milk. I smell it, and I'm like, that shit's bad.
Yes.
But I'll put
Dude, my
I'll
kids still
put
come to me
back in the
now, and they're like,
fridge,
can you
though,
smell this for me?
because my wife likes to drink that shit rotten. So I'm like, that's probably her shit. I'm
We're
bad
gonna
enough to
leave
throw
that.
away.
Mom will drink it later. Here you go.
Yeah, nice that shit.
But like what happens with everybody as they get old, you get that fucking milk gut where you just can't drink milk, man. You get that little lactose, kind
That's
of
me.
kills you. Dude, I used to love a big old glass of milk. Like I used to pour a fucking punch bowl of fucking cereal, eat half a gallon of milk, go in there, eat that thing, just happy as fuck, dude. Biggest bowl in the fucking cabinet. Now, shit, dude. If I have like a sip of milk, I'm like, that's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Cake. Shit, dude, we used to get pieces of cake, put cake in a bowl, and then pour the milk in the fucking bowl with the cake. Dude, that was fucking living. Tony was all about that cake.
Oh,
with the
dude,
milk. Dude.
I invented it. I felt like I did anyway. I was like, look at this shit.
Wait, look what I discovered. I could just pour
Oh,
the milk
man.
in here.
You put a big old slice of cake in a bowl and fill it up with milk. Oh my!
Yeah, you get that super moist fucking Duncan Hines cake in that motherfucker.
Oh, man.
My God.
Hey
That
Harry,
shit was delicious.
what's your favorite album of all time?
Two of them. I got two of them. Van Halen's 1984 and Rat's 81-91, the greatest hits.
No shit.
81-91. Huh?
Yeah, because they
What's
first
your favorite
started.
song?
Oh,
What's your favorite
gosh.
song over there?
I gotta say Stairway to Heaven. I love the lyrics, and it doesn't repeat itself like other musicians. It's like verse 1, verse 2, chorus, and then after the solo, chorus over and over again. Stairway to Heaven is like, it's a story.
That's your song, huh?
I love that, especially the guitar solo.
See, for me, I didn't really listen to music much till like middle school. Like middle school is when I kind of discovered like my flavor of music. So for me, it's like Green Day, Dookie. That was the album, And then right in that area is like you got Green Day, you got Nirvana's Nevermind, all in that kind of realm. Put me in the grunge trajectory, I guess.
It's hard to skip a song on Bob Seger. I don't know, what was the album called? Was it Against the Wind album? The one with Night Moves on it? Against the Wind.
Not the one with
there's
Turn the
so many.
Page and shit
Main
on that too.
Street. Damn, I forgot all the songs. But there's like, I don't even skip a song on that album.
Sorry, Bob Seger was it, huh?
Dude, I'm telling you, Bob Seger. Even
It's like Van Morrison.
Van Morrison's album, like I don't skip. Steve Miller, the Eagles, it's hard to skip any of their songs. Like, I don't know. It's hard to pick best
It's hard to
album
pick
of
one
all
song,
time.
Like
Like song,
album,
I mean, geez.
just album that means the most to me is the ones that kicked it off, that started everything for me.
Yeah, it's hard, man.
But song-wise, songs are hard, man, because like I'll get songs stuck in my head like just day to day. And it'll change it up,
Yeah, and then you gotta look at different genres. Like, for example, my favorite country song of all time is Jolene by Dolly Parton. Not only the finger picking of the guitar, but the lyrics. How it tells the story about her husband is saying her name, Jolene's name, not her own name, but some other woman's name. As a golly, you can
You're like,
pick
this is
any
getting
man you
deep.
want. Yeah.
See, I was just thinking Alan Jackson Chattahoochee, that
Way down
way
under.
down yonder on the Chattahoochee.
There's a lot of good music.
Or
man.
Hootie, man, like old Hootie and the Blowfish. Dug the shit out of that CD.
Hold
my
hand.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like old Hootie was amazing.
There's a
Like
lot
not
of
just
good
Darius
albums.
Rucker, but Hootie and the Blowfish back in the day, that first album, solid, dude.
Mhm.
Of course, like back then, like you either had a solid album or you had like a one hitter. We never heard from you again.
Dude,
Yeah.
Alanis Morissette, that CD was awesome.
Yeah,
Jagged
you know that
Little
one.
Pill.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's songs on there that are about Dave Coulier, the guy from Full House, the
And he's
uncle,
so
not
sick
not
now.
Jesse, the other one, the weird one.
Joey.
Hmm?
No.
Yeah,
Uncle
No,
Joey or Jesse?
No,
neither of them. It
Was it
was
Joey?
that
It was Dave Coulier.
No.
It wasn't Bob Saget. It wasn't John Stamos. It was the other guy.
The
I
blonde
can't
hair
remember
guy.
the Full House shit.
Yeah.
He was the comedian guy on the show.
Joey.
You know, where he's like, cut it out. Yeah, that was Alanis Morissette's Jagged Little Pill. There's a couple songs about that dude.
You
I
ought
was
to
like,
know, and
Yeah.
yeah. As weird
will
as
she
that
go
is,
down
yeah,
on you in the theater? And
yeah, that's about him.
yeah,
Yeah, that's about Dave Coulier.
yeah, I love that
Dude,
lyric.
his name's awesome. It is Uncle Joey.
There you go. Tony knew Full House.
Or he had to
You know,
Google it.
I did just Google
he
it.
had to Google it now, but he knew it before the Google. I didn't watch Fuller House, so I'm not caught up. I'm not up to date on
Fuller.
Full House stuff.
Harry, I know this wasn't on the list here, but what do you think about Michael Obama not showing up with Barack and this whole Barack Obama fucking Jennifer Aniston thing? You think Jennifer Aniston's a dude now?
Yeah, they want to call her Jennifer Aniston.
Nah, because all the guys that she dated, I'm sure if she was a guy, the guys would say, hey, it's not, it's a man. So,
But what if they like men?
nah, not the celebrities, nah.
What if it's a clone? Do you think it's possible? Yeah, do you think it's possible to clone people? Since they cloned a sheep back in 96, Dolly the sheep. Do you think they clone people now?
Nah.
Don't think it's possible.
In movies, yeah, but not in real life. I can't picture that.
Can't picture a clone.
Nah.
You can't
Especially
picture Jennifer
Jennifer
Aniston
Aniston.
having a dick?
It's rough, dude. Like it really is rough. I'm like, oh my god, why? I would rather just believe that Obama likes girls now, or that he's just bi, and I would be way happier with that.
Yeah.
And like for my soul, it would be better. I'd be like, he's just bi. It's fine. It's no problem. It's fine. That's still a girl.
Oh, it's a problem.
How's your mental focus? Oh, it's focused.
It's focused.
Yeah.
It's rough, man. The Jennifer Aniston is just bad.
Yeah, she's so beautiful,
Bad,
too.
bad.
She
I mean,
was.
I know she's like,
She was.
nah, I mean, her age right now, she still look hot.
I don't know, man. She's done a lot of work on her lips and face. It looks like she.
Well, yeah. You gotta look young. They all do
Like-
that Botox, you know.
Like Friends, Jennifer Aniston, and like right after Friends. Oh my!
They're
But
horrible
now,
bosses. Horrible bosses. Jennifer Aniston was like gorgeous.
now Beyonce was beautiful. Destiny's Child. Destiny's Child. Beyonce.
Yeah,
But no,
but now
They're
she looking
both
more like Jay-Z.
men. Harry, marry, fuck, or kill. Oprah, Michael Obama, or Whoopi Goldberg.
I'll marry Oprah because she could be my sugar mama. Let me see here. Kill Mike because I have no use for her. And then fuck Whoopi.
Hey,
Yeah, that
Good
was our
move.
choice too.
good
It's
move,
like,
man.
yeah, that's kind of what we're going with.
I mean, you could take Oprah for half. So
Yeah, it's fine. And until Trump enacts those laws that I see on TikTok, I don't know if that's fake or not too, where they're like, yeah, if you get married, you can keep 95% of your shit. I'm like, okay.
if he does like half the shit he promised, I mean,
Yeah.
be a good day.
I mean, he's had a pretty good week.
Harry says Mexicans for Trump, right, Harry?
That's right. I'm on the Trump train.
Yeah, man.
There you go. Yeah, like it was all
Go
good
back
until
to
that
basic.
explosion,
Yeah.
yesterday. Yeah,
Like
the planes
he
hit each
signed that
other.
one
like,
bill where it's like two genders. None of this
Yes.
in between. Just two genders. I like about that.
Yeah.
Common sense.
yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it's not disparaging the trans community. It's just like pick a lane. Just this lane or that lane. That's all. That's all we're doing.
If you're
We
a
took
chick
this
wanting to be a dude,
87, stretch 87 fucking lane highway, and we smashed it down to 2. It's pretty
Mhm.
easy.
Yeah. If you're a
Yeah.
dude trying to be a chick, then be a chick.
Exactly. Fine.
You can't be non-binary, maybe dude, maybe chick, maybe
Yeah.
maybe.
Scorpion,
So-
potato, cat person. I don't know. What is this? It's too much.
Do you? But don't make it confusing.
Yeah, we're gonna make it simple.
What you think
Yeah,
about
that-
this Doge stuff, Harry?
Yeah, the Department of Government Efficiency. Have you seen the stuff they're cutting?
Yeah.
I can't find a source on this, like except Reddit and TikTok. But one of them was bubble wrap stress relief. It was like 1.7 million or something crazy like that for bubble wrap stress relief. Like they actually have a task force to do bubble wrap stress relief. They have a glitter task force. I don't know what they do, but it has to do with glitter.
Josh was telling me that he was telling me about because I told him all the questions, and then he told me about I told him it doesn't affect me, so I'm all for it. And he says, no, there's some about teaching clowns is like 1 point something million dollars is wasted because they want to teach
Gender
clowns.
studies,
And,
50, was it 37 million or 50 million in condoms to Gaza?
They were spending money, a couple $1 million a year on counting squirrels.
yeah.
Like, what are
And
you
now
doing?
And see
Like, lower our
they
taxes.
My mic wanted to
Mhm.
switch over to the camera mic instead of the normal mic.
I was telling Harry they were spending a couple
Yes.
million on squirrel counting. It was
Like,
like,
the stuff that our government spent money on is ridiculous. Like, it makes no sense. So, like, if you go to like the debt clock, there's a Doge clock on it that says we've saved this much, spending this much, they're going up.
taxes should go down then, right? If they're cutting,
We're
all
still
this shit,
spending it an
taxes should go
exponential
down.
rate. We got to stop the spending as well. But when you're deporting people, that costs money.
Yeah, especially give them plane rides and
Giving them plane rides that they won't accept, and then they send their own plane.
Yeah, that shit costs money. That's not free. However, eventually, it should save something, or at least some of the bleeding. That Homan, him and like Dr. Phil were riding around Chicago picking up immigrants. I was like, can I just get a camera? Can I get a live stream on what's actually going on here? Because that would be amazing. Just, Dr. Phil, you got a new TV show, man. You just take that camera with you, you and Omen, just rounding people up. It was hysterical. Like, just the clips I saw, I was like, this is funny. This could be pay-per-view. That good. Like the, what you call it, de Aragua that didn't exist. Remember they said, oh yeah, there's gangs in Aurora. And then they came out and the mayor said, no, that doesn't exist here. We don't have gangs. And then they got 50 of them last weekend. They put up a makeshift nightclub. It's like, oh, here you go. That's it, man.
Cocaine and
They had
beer.
the Coronas. They had the Coronas cold, ready to go, man. They had you. Yeah, they're like, we got you,
in there
man.
every time.
Yeah.
Some blow,
Tequila.
They had you good to go.
yeah, blow white women.
And then they scooped them up. Not a shot was fired, and the Corona was still cold. I was like, oh my god. So our question was, did they drink that beer? Like, they did. After they rounded those dudes up, they're like,
Yeah.
come on, man, it's still cold. It's on ice. Let's get it.
I would have grabbed one at least. And been like,
It's a celebration,
I
Tom.
earned this one.
It's a celebration,
Yeah.
bitches. Go.
Anything that you wanted to talk about, Harry, or mention, or anything?
Actually, nothing really. I mean, I just want to say
Yeah.
thank you for inviting me here. And
Yeah, if you
No
got
problem,
something on
man.
your chest,
Thank you for
man,
coming.
let it out. You good? Yeah. Sports,
Do whatever you want.
politics,
Tell the world to go
music,
fuck
whatever.
themselves. Oh.
movies. What kind of shit you watch, Harry? Like, do you watch TV shows or you into movies more?
I love
Right.
more than movies. Sometimes both, because like for example, on Netflix they had Squid Games, and then
You like
there's
that? My wife's into that.
Oh yeah, definitely. And then there's another one, Alice on Borderland. Same concept. It's Asian, and it deals with games as well. So if you get a chance, check that one out because it's awesome. I love that show.
You said what
And
was
then,
it?
Alice on Borderland.
Alice
I'm
on
still trying to watch
Borderland.
the Night Agent, because they came out with season 2 of Night Agent. Yeah, I gotta watch
Oh
that.
yeah, that was a good
I
one.
watched the first season. It felt like forever ago. I was like, man, how long is? So it seemed like it took them a couple years to come out with the second season. It was that one, and there was another spy one. I forget what it was. Night Agent and something else.
It does look like the same kind of
Yeah,
shit.
my kids watch Squid Game. I was like, all right.
This Alice in Borderland, like you said, it looks
Is
like
it all
the same.
subtitled
like,
or is it in
everything
English?
looks the same.
Was
Oh,
dubbed or
English.
speaking?
No, English dubbed.
I'd rather watch the normal language and then read the subtitles, because when the sound's off, it drives me crazy. I'm like, oh man, I'll just read the subtitles. Yeah, you're like,
Oh, yeah, their lips are moving all weird.
I was like,
Like,
just
Yeah.
talk normal and I'll read the subtitles. It's fine.
dude, me and my wife have watched like half of a movie, and then looked at each other like. One of us didn't want to admit that it looked off to us, so we like dealt with it, and then we're like, "Are these
Have you
lips off?"
understood a word they have said?
Yeah, they're off for like 45 minutes, but none of us wanted to admit. Like my wife's like, didn't want to admit she was too stoned. She's like,
I'm following.
"All right."
Yeah, I'm following the
sitting
the
there
plot.
like, I
I have
don't
no
wanna
idea
act
what they're
like I'm
talking about. I don't know who's the bad guy, who's the good guy. It all looks the same. So what
I'm gonna check this
Yeah,
shit
I
out,
like
though.
the slapstick comedy ones, the ones that make fun of other movies, like Scary
Oh, yeah.
Movie, Haunted House.
That's
like
good.
so scary movie wise?
Yeah, I love
What's your
those.
favorite
They're
scary movie like in that realm? Like Scary Movie 1, 2, 3, 4.
The
I don't know if they met up. The very first one,
very
yeah.
first one.
The very first one was classic.
Oh yes. What's
I like the first one, and I like the second one. After that, like after the Wayans didn't have any involvement, I was like, these aren't as good.
Well, they wrote the
Yeah,
third
it
one. They
wasn't
just
the
didn't make it.
Like the best the
Is
best
that
part is
the
when
one
Anthony
with,
Anderson and Kevin Hart were arguing about going to how you going to wake up dead? You know, well, because we went to sleep. Yeah, yeah, he woke up dead. How you
Yeah.
going to wake up dead? That's the best part. I don't know if it's the third or the
Is that
fourth.
the third one?
It's whatever one they were in.
I think the fourth one's when they made fun of the village and the crop
Oh,
circles.
that's the one where they were pissing out their fingers, putting them in people's mouths and shit.
Yes.
Yeah,
Leslie Nielsen was the president.
that's
And
weird. They were. That's the thing. They were like all like, they're like, look here, let me go, and they like piss out their finger. It was weird. It's a weird thing. Oh yeah,
Charlie Sheen.
Charlie Sheen.
That guy's a rock star from
Tiger
Mars,
blood, man.
He drinks
Winning.
tiger's blood. Yeah, that was
Yeah, that
like
was a
the
good
most
time.
entertaining time, man.
Like he was out there.
He's like, I give people the time of their lives, and then I'll forget about him.
Was he?
What does he say? But that's
I was
a
begging
gift to
6
give
gram
somebody that.
rocks.
I was like, what the fuck? Finishing them. That's a lot. Like, I mean, I don't want to give too much away, but that's a lot. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
7
It's like
at
every
once?
day I get up to go to work, and I remember what Dana White said: cocaine's expensive. It's like, that's the daily motivation I needed.
Have they set
No,
up the
not
John
yet.
Jones fight yet?
Else fighting.
Maybe-
Adesanya's
maybe
fighting Saturday. Yeah, he fights Saturday,
I like that guy.
and then
He's tough.
they're just fighting a week after that. It's that Drickus and Strickland. This is the week after. I believe that goes.
Hopefully it's more entertaining than the Tyson
Oh my
Hall
god!
fight. Oh my gosh.
That
That
and
was
the
horrible.
Netflix streaming was an ass.
That was terrible.
I'm glad Netflix fixed their stream for like the playoff games or end of the year games.
Yeah, that fight was garbage.
Yeah.
Now they're
Yeah, the
promoting him
goofballs.
fighting his brother.
I thought the one was a wrestler.
Big
Now they're gonna box.
big money grab.
I mean, if there's nothing else on, I mean,
Not gonna be.
we're entering that depression mode of no football, like, because like this Pro Bowl week sucks,
anything on that's.
and then you
sport.
got the Super Bowl, and then thing. You should put that fight.
Unless you're into that unified
Oh yeah,
football
the
league.
UFSL or whatever, USFL.
USFL
yeah.
and the XFL.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's like you guys don't have enough teams. There's like 8 teams. Like not every city has a team. I don't really have a rooting interest in any of them. You got to do that and then watch the
Yeah, none of the
WNBA.
teams are from Wisconsin.
You know, only like 2% of the whole WNBA can actually make a layup first try. Like you have Caitlin Clark, and then you have everyone else. You're like, this is rough. Yeah, you got Angel Reese, who just bricks it all the time. I am hardly waiting for those TikToks. Off
She gets
herself.
12 rebounds off of 12 shots.
Takes one shot,
Yeah.
missed. One shot, missed.
Her
Oh,
shots,
miss
like,
again.
bam,
Grab it
bam,
again.
Bam,
Ooh,
bam, bam,
cool.
bam.
Like she's a rebounding machine, but her rebounds would go down if she'd make more points. It's rough, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, if they put that Paul versus Paul fight like just when there's no football, you're like, we're good. Like even if the combine's on, I watch the combine like an idiot. I'm just sitting there like, I don't know what any of this means, but I'm gonna watch it. Watch people run a 40, you're like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sitting there like a
we
draft
get this
scout, and
guy.
I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. It's great. It's on, and it's talking about football. I was like, we're good with this. And then you're just waiting for anything to happen, waiting for the NBA to actually go to the finals, waiting for like the NHL to be in the playoffs at least, because then it's actually exciting. But like the NBA needs a shorter season. Too many games, too much crap going on. Especially like when they had the load management. And load management was a big thing with the NBA. I was like, just do less games. If you're gonna let these guys just ride the bench for every other game, just do less games. You could solve all kinds of stuff. Try not to compete with the NFL, and you'll be fine. Like, don't schedule basketball games on Sunday. Piss me off with that shit. Especially when the Nuggets are doing decent.
Or Saturday or Thursday.
If the Nuggets are doing fine, it's like,
Yeah, I thought it was funny
switch
when
back and forth, I know.
yeah, I thought it was funny when LeBron James.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. When LeBron James was saying about Christmas belongs to the NBA, but after that day was over, the ratings was pretty high for the NFL game instead of the NBA
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, when the Christmas Day
Yep.
belongs to the NBA, and the NFL's like, we're gonna put 2 shit teams on that day and destroy you in ratings. It's like, I wouldn't mess with the NFL. The NFL is king. No matter what happens, the NFL is king.
It could be the
it'll
Browns
draw
and
more ratings than
Jaguars,
anything.
dude.
People are like,
And
football.
Yeah.
We'll watch this. That's crazy.
Definitely.
So what do you think about Ben Johnson being the coach for the Bears real fast? The OC for the Lions going to the Bears? That scary at all? Or you're like,
Yeah,
typical
that's-
Bears.
yeah, he does. Yeah, I mean, still, I mean, Caleb Williams still gonna be the Caleb Williams. Offensive line's gonna suck, and they still haven't found a real solid kicker that can make field goals. And unfortunately, the one that they did, kicked a game winner on the last game of the season.
Yeah. Well, who'll probably be on the market pretty soon? Justin Tucker, who we just discovered today. He also likes massages, allegedly. Allegedly. It's just rumor right now. But allegedly, he likes massages.
Achilles, I picture him injuring his Achilles.
Yeah.
Oh
Harry,
my gosh!
your take on him.
I was watching
Tell him,
one
Harry.
of your. I was watching your the next 4 quarters, and somebody made a remark. Well, oh yeah, Watson injured his Achilles while walking to the massage, and I was busting out laughing. I thought it was so funny.
Yeah.
I think it was
Well,
Daryl
now
that said
check it
that.
out. Justin Tucker, his legs work. He'll have some other problem, like he doesn't have Deshaun Watson money. That's his problem. He can't pay off the girls.
He's got the
He's got the
Temu
NFL
massage.
kicker money, which isn't the same as Deshaun Watson guaranteed money.
Hell
Yeah.
no.
Out of all, I was like, I knew there was a reason he had a slump. His masseuses were turning him down. He's probably
Yeah.
getting declined and denied. You don't have enough funds, insufficient funds. Justin Tucker, you go out, shank a field goal.
Yeah.
Like he was the most accurate kicker in the league till this year, and then he started shanking them. Bad.
Yeah, because he knew he was
Shit,
getting busted.
he knew he
His
wasn't
wife's
getting
gonna leave him with
massages.
these fucking
It's like
masseuses.
Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson played amazing until he
Ah.
wasn't getting massages. Then he started just,
I know.
I guess.
Need that release.
That'd be a weirdo too. Like
Heck yeah.
with the Deshaun Watson thing, like they were weird. Like he did all kinds of weird shit to those masseuses.
Like they were
Yeah.
done, he would like get up and jack off on their
Like
back.
do all kinds of stuff, like rub it around their face and shit. It's weird. Yeah, he's a weird guy. It's like, oh my god. It's like now Justin Tucker's gonna do it. I
Dude, Justin Tucker was like, you could do this and get a fucking fully guaranteed $200 and some million contract. I'm trying
I
this
wonder what
out.
the pitch was of the masseuse.
The Ravens pay
Just
me.
so you know, you can get a fully guaranteed $100 on this one. $100
Yeah.
happy time. You know if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I'll
I'll
come back
keep
every
coming
week.
back. Yeah.
I'll tip well too.
Jeez. It's like the majority have
Why
to be
is it
doing that.
masseuses? Like, that's what I want. Just go to the strip club, bro. Get a hooker. You can probably afford a hooker. I mean, maybe not a good hooker. Maybe not a good
Oh,
hooker
yeah,
on
top
a
dollar
kicker
one.
budget, but hey, you can get a hooker. It's fine.
Deshaun Watson
Let's
money.
go
you
down
can
to
get
Las
anybody.
Vegas.
Yeah,
Where
you'd
it's
be fine.
legal.
Justin Tucker always
Yeah.
want to play the Raiders for some reason. He's like, oh, can we go play L.A. or Las Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah, just give me close. L.A., Las Vegas. I can drive back and forth. It's all good. I don't have a whole lot of money. I only got NFL kicker money. I wish I had NFL minimum player money.
Yeah.
$750,000
Yeah.
a year.
I would love to be like the backup quarterback for like Patrick Mahomes. Like you just sit there.
Oh yeah.
Just in case Ruth's watching this when it gets released, we need that $750,000 a year money. Harry, tell her. We need that 750.
I need to be able to go get a massage.
Wow. Yeah, I need those massages, Ruth. Come on, hook me
I
up
won't
with
do
some
no
money.
weird shit.
I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
Won't be doing nothing weird.
Like a real
Shit,
good
I
massage.
actually
my
need like a
back
hot
hurts.
stone,
I need
like
real one.
a really good massage.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Those or the
See,
suction
I've never done the
cups.
cupping.
something.
Does the cupping work?
Oh, you should. It feels so much better.
Like
Yes,
I
definitely.
watch those like UFC
A lot
fighters.
better
They'll
than the
come
hot
out and they look
stones.
like they're like a disease. They got the little suction cup marks all over their back and shit down their arms. I'm like, this is weird.
Yep, but
Maybe
it's
I
worth
need
it
that.
though.
I was like, I've had the deep tissue massages. Dude, it feels like you got your ass kicked the next day. Like, this is brutal. Now, we do I go get
Well,
like
speaking
OMT
of-
and they just work the muscles. I feel way better after. But I still get like knots and shit in my back.
Oh, speaking of Ruth,
Go ahead, Eric.
Good, man.
Oh, speaking of Ruth, I got to dig out my National American University diplomas because she doesn't believe me that I have an associate's in accounting and a bachelor's in HR management.
Break them out.
Yep.
Shit, I was shocked too.
Really?
I was like, this guy out of all
Yep.
people,
Yeah, HR and accounting.
what?
Good to go.
Harry knows
Yeah.
how to go to HR.
Yeah.
He knows how to easily get to the office,
Oh,
just not
man.
to get the position.
Yeah, he knows the path.
Yeah. Path of least resistance.
Resistance push harder, Harry.
Yep.
If the first thing I said didn't
That's
offend
what I
you,
was taught.
the second thing will.
Yep.
Well, all right, guys, that's all we had. Thanks for
Okay,
coming
Harry,
on,
man, I
We
appreciate you,
it.
dude. Next time you need to say more shit. Just
Yeah, that's
interrupt
fine.
Daryl. Be like, yo, I want to say something. You know.
Oh,
You just
okay.
You gotta
talk,
bully
man.
your way in there sometimes, man. Speak what's on your mind.
Me and Tony
All
get
right.
used to talking.
Perfect. Okay.
Anytime
get
you have
on.
something to say, bro.
If there's a
whatever.
burning topic you got, man, come on.
Okay.
We can bullshit about it. We'll talk about anything. We really don't care.
All right.
There's nothing like
All
a
right,
shadow
perfect.
ban.
Hey,
Thanks for joining us.
right on,
That
Harry.
concludes
Thank
this
you,
week.
brother.
I'm not sick, and yeah, like, follow, subscribe, and we'll catch you next week. All right, guys, later.
See ya.
Around to share the screen, talking flicks and dreams. It's a movie scene in the world of sports, politics,